Welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to check out the website femyoga.com. If you click support, you can keep this channel going and growing with your contributions. Plus, if you sign up for monthly sponsorships, we do a $100 giveaway every month on the 17th of the month. So what are you waiting for? Keep this channel going, and if you sign up for the monthly, then you could get a little bit of money back your way too, because you can sign up for as little as $5 a month and you'll be entered to win $100 every month. Katie, hi. Eric, you were the first comment to the broadcast. It seems so quiet in here. I was just listening to music kind of loud before I started this. That could be why. Hi, most welcome to you too, Majid. We are also live. We're live on Periscope, where the first comments are coming in. We're also live on YouTube and Twitch, so if you guys are following me there, would you mind just going in there and saying a little comment just to make sure that this broadcast is all working, we have all the tech working, and I don't need to do anything behind the scenes before we start with the book review, which will be of this book, Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant, Guide to Financial Freedom by Robert T. Kiyosaki. And it looks like the egg drop heart race is still malfunctioning on Periscope, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that off the screen. But thank you, Prashant. It says that you're here. Wait, you're saying, wait, what? You said what's up? Oh, there you are. Hi, Prashant. Thank you for the hearts. And sorry that's not working, but it's okay. We're going to move forward. Okay. Thank you, Majid. Hi, Skywalker. Kylo, what's up? Abdul from Dubai. Hello, I'm Taylor from Florida, and I started this channel with the hopes of helping people reach their goals, health, wealth, and relationship goals, and this is going to help us with our wealth goals. So Katie, I'm sorry, it didn't have anybody on there. Hi Kyla. Hi. Okay, let's just not go there. Okay, we encountered an error blocking that user. Please try again. Oh, that should be great. That should be fun. Joey, hello. I'm from Florida as well. Where in Florida are you tuning in from? I don't see any comments coming in from YouTube or Twitch, so I'm just going to take a quick moment to troubleshoot here and make sure everything looks good. But I will see your comments on Periscope. John, aka Dan. Why do you have to say aka Dan and throw me for a loop, John? Why you got to do this to me? It's been a minute. I know, and we're back in the Periscope mode, our producer mode, the computer broadcast with the name scrolling on the side. I have my new bookshelf set up. I love this. I am loving this. All right. So let me get the chat on Twitch. Okay. And then YouTube. Hey, Hot Pockets. How are you? The scope is tripping? What do you mean it's tripping? I haven't dropped any frames. Clearwater area? Joey, I love Clearwater Beach so much. I'm not far from you. I'm in the Tampa area. We should totally do a meetup. Never used that phrase before. What, tickle my pickle? Okay, nobody said that. Anthony, thank you for retweeting on Twitter. How's everybody feeling today? Use your taser on Twitch. I have my taser. Actually, I heard some creaking outside, so I grabbed my taser. Just kidding around. Hi, Squirrel John. Karagum Ruklu. Hello. Back up and running. We got it, Shara. Nick isn't on the list anymore. What is the world coming to? Never even knew the phrase "it's been a minute" existed until recently. A bra makes a person professional. Just the audio skipped a few times. I don't speak English very well, sadly. Oh no, the audio skipped? Hopefully my microphone's plugged in nicely. We're getting back into the flow of everything, right? I'm good, Anthony. How are you doing? Lise is here. Yeah, so for some reason I'm not getting any bubbles. I probably need to update the app on this phone. That's probably why. So, Lise, this outfit is from you. Thank you so much. If you guys want to send me gifts, you can send me books for the bookshelf. You can send me outfits for my new Florida life. So this is what Lise got me. Shorts and shirt. Thank you, Lise. Love it. If you want to send stuff, there is the address on the website, femyoga.com. You can click contact and you can send stuff. Stunned up. Looney Mac, I'm from Florida now. I'm from New York originally, upstate New York. You just bought a new book? What'd you get? Oh, hey, Banana Head. Kyla, what book did you get? All right, so YouTube. We didn't get YouTube up here yet. It's okay, we're getting it. Twitch. Hi, Donna. Hello on Twitch. Let me see if that came up on my chat. It did. And you commented on YouTube. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. Okay, so the chat is working. We just didn't have anyone commenting yet. Good, 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 good. Awesome. So now we're ready to start. Plan a road trip to bring me wine yet? I was doing okay till I ran into a door. Oh. Hi, Matthew. I'm bawling. I am not good at sports, so I do not bawl. No, I do not. Okay. All right. I'm going to do this like I used to do this, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do this like I used to do this. I'm going to hide the chat right now. Do I have anything on YouTube? Yeah, I have over 500 videos on YouTube. I'm going to hide the chat on Periscope now. I will unhide it when I'm done talking about this book. And I think this one's actually going to be pretty quick because this book can be summarized pretty quickly. I don't have to actually flip through and go through the whole book and read all the chapters with you like we will on our next book review, which will be the book Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain. But today we're going to be talking about this book. So this book is written by Robert Kiyosaki. And he's most well known, and his biggest selling book, I believe, is this book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which I read earlier this year or late last year in 2017 or 2018. Really good book. Both of these books were good, and they were both recommended to me by Ed, South Jersey broker, so shout out to him. Thank you so much for the recommendations. I very much agree with his way of thinking, Robert Kiyosaki. I really enjoyed this book, but I'm only going to give it a 4-star rating, and that's just because it was longer than it needed to be, and I'm really a lover of clear, concise, getting to the point, cutting through the anecdotes and the redundancies, repeating yourself a bunch of times. I know how short our lives are and how valuable time is, so I don't love that about this book, but the concept is 5 stars, maybe even more than 5 stars if we can do that. The concept of the cash flow quadrant is a great one. I really, really enjoyed reading it and learning about it, and I was able to read this book very fast because so much of the actual book was kind of just filler information, if you will. So you can see Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a little bit smaller, more concise. I did like this book better, and it was also my introduction to his concept, so I recommend that you get the book. It's good stuff. So this is the cash flow quadrant here, E, B, S, and I. And we talk about the left side of the quadrant, the E and the S, versus the right side of the quadrant, the B and the I. So I'll start out with summing up what each of these are, starting with the left quadrant and going to the right. So E, the E quadrant, is employees. These are people who are most comfortable working for somebody else. They know exactly what's expected of them. They know when they're expected to arrive, expected to leave. They like security. They're really interested in job security, and they tend to be more of the mindset of the industrial age than of the information age, where they think, oh, I just work one place a really, really long time, I get a retirement, I get benefits, and I'm set for life. When I retire, I have my pension. And that's really changing since the industrial age now. In the information age, there's really no guarantee that the retirement's going to be there. Social Security, all these crises coming up with all the different future plans where you're expecting someone else to be setting up your future for you, and you're trusting your money in the hands of somebody else, in this case, could prove to be very detrimental. And with the baby boomers, a lot of them are already experiencing that the Social Security checks and the Medicare benefits aren't enough to get them through the end of their life, and because they put all their money into these systems, they're not able to really, they didn't make enough money on their 401k plan or their pension plans to really get them through the end of their lives. So people are having to work longer. People are having to get decreased quality of care because they can't afford, high quality private pay type work because the government says what's covered under Medicare. For example, Medicare does not cover bathroom equipment for your home. So their argument is that you could be sponge bathed. So Medicare will pay for an aide to come to your house and wash it before they'll pay for you to have age, and you need medical help, a medical assistant in the bathroom, that they will not cover it at all, and you have to pay completely out of pocket. So that's the kind of thing where when we're paying into it, now you can't opt out of Social Security or Medicare. And I'm not a financial advisor, so you don't have to do anything that I think is a good idea or not. These are more, I'm just trying to tell you what this book is about, and also what I think too. So be smart about what you do with your money and think about the future. A lot of these people in the left top quadrant, in the E quadrant, the employees, they don't really spend a whole lot of time thinking about the future. They're just trying to get by day to day, week to week, paycheck to paycheck. Then you go below them and you have what I am currently, the S quadrant. And that's small business owners or professionals. Hey Darren, hey Tim. Sorry, I'm supposed to not be reading comments. No, wait. Okay, don't read comments. Hi, I see you guys, but I'm just going to finish talking about the review and then I'm going to read all the comments when we're done. So the S is small business owners and professionals. So not only does this cover small business owners like myself, but also professionals like doctors, lawyers, dentists, people that have certifications or licenses, but they work for themselves. Even if they're an employee, they're a highly trained and maybe a highly what's the word I'm looking for? Their skills are highly transferable, so they can kind of find a job anywhere. They don't just have basic skills, but they're very valued and desired anywhere in the world. So those are the people who they work for themselves. They're kind of like, they're trying to move away from the employee model. However, their input and their work is required to get paid. So it's not too unlike an employee. The S's value freedom more, but where they kind of struggle and removing themselves from direct input into the job, which is basically, we have to break that mindset of the employee and the industrial age mindset of you just work for a big company, you get a nice pension plan, retirement plan, everything is good. At the end of your life, you don't have to worry about it. You work your way up in the company. I mean, things just aren't really run like that anymore so much. There's probably some exceptions to the rule, but just in general, we're speaking, the S's really, if they take time off, their business doesn't make any money, right? Now the B is kind of like the next level up from an S, which is a big business owner. Sorry for the glare. So we've talked about E, employee, S, small business owner and professional, and now we're on B, big business owner. And that's really someone who can take a year off from their business and the business will still be running just as good as when they left it, and maybe even better. So these people have systems. They build and create systems for the business to work. So this would be okay, sorry. I heard a sound and I thought someone was in my house. I keep doing that. I have to get used to our new neighbors. Okay. So they build a system and they can take time off and they can come back and their business will still be running. So that's the difference between an S, a small business owner who has to be there and working, and they have that concept of they have to put work in, they have to be working in order to get paid, rather than hiring and delegating people to work a system that they created, so then they can either come up with new business ideas, they can come up with ideas to expand and grow the current business, they can work on, just spotting new opportunities. And that may very well be in the I quadrant, which is our final quadrant here, the investor quadrant. So the people who invest and create more money from their money. And you can invest in a lot of different things, and I have some investment books on my wish list right now, so I'm going to be doing some more reading on that. My current favorite investment book is The Complete Investor, about Charlie Munger, written by Trent Griffin. And it's nice and short, nice and concise, very to the point, practical and direct. And Charlie Munger is the right-hand man of Warren Buffett, who is the CEO and chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, one of the largest financial institutions and one of the wealthiest people in the world. Same thing for Charlie Munger. They're both quite wealthy. They work together. They're business partners. And this talks about the 26 cognitive biases that affect us when we're making investment decisions, and what these guys, Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, what they really recommend to be successful in investing. And it kind of goes more into the realm of contrarian investing than normal standard recommended advice, like just investing in the S&P, So we'll be talking more about investing in the future of this channel as well. And the concept is that the people on the left side of the quadrant are never going to become wealthy. It's unlikely. Now, he says that you can technically become wealthy in any of the categories, but typically, like, even if you're an employee, the only way you're really going to get wealthy is if you at least dabble in the I quadrant of investing, and that you take the money that you earn from being an employee, and instead of just spending it, and every time you get a raise, you increase your standard of living, you turn that money into more money through investments, through smart investments. So there is really no good advice someone can give to you for investing other than learn, get educated. Ignorance is the riskiest thing that you can do as an investor. There's no guarantee in investing, but the more information you have, knowledge is power, and you can make better decisions with more information. So read books, take courses, talk to financial advisors, and just see what kind of information is out there and what you think is the best, and go with that. Give it a shot. Because what good is it going to do sitting in your savings account accruing like 0.01 interest as inflation is far outpassing that? You're losing money saving your money in the bank, right? I personally believe in saving your money through precious metals right now, especially silver, because it's down to like $14 an ounce. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. Your money, your choices. That's just kind of something I like to do. So there you have it. Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant. Most of the money to be made in the world is happening over on the right side of the quadrant between big business owners. And I use that term. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big business. It doesn't have to be a Walmart-sized company, but it's a system. You created a system. There is clear policy and procedure for every single part of every single job in that business. Like you would see at a franchise, like you would see at Walmart or McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts or most of the big corporations. If you go there, there are job descriptions, job positions, job titles, titles/positions, the descriptions, and then there's also a full training and a full outline of every single task in every single position, so they can literally just hire people off the street, put them in a position, and within the next 6 months to a year, that person's doing the job well enough. So if you are an S like myself, you have to let go of the perfectionism. You have to realize that you can delegate, you have to create systems, you have to document your policies and procedures so that you can remove yourself from the business and spend more time working on the business, big picture, rather than in the business doing things like logging numbers and doing customer service tasks or things that really someone else should probably be doing, because entrepreneurs make most of our money from our thoughts, our ideas. So we need time and space, uninterrupted and undistracted, to come up with the next idea to create more wealth. And creating wealth isn't just for the individual, right? It's not just for the business owner, but if we're successful, we hire a lot of other people, and we can be generous. So we can be philanthropic if we'd like, can donate a lot of money. So creating wealth for one person creates wealth for the society. And that is my review and summary of Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant, Guide to Financial Freedom by Robert T. Kiyosaki. I give the book 4 stars. I give the concept 5 stars, and I do recommend that you guys check it out. At least check out some of his books. He's got quite a few of them. Like I recommended, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is the only other one that I've actually read. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll check out the website, femyoga.com. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye. Okay, not really bye though. I'm gonna unhide the chat now. So that, I might edit that for YouTube, I might not. So if it's not I'm live on YouTube anyway, so I probably won't even put that up. We'll see. That was a pretend ending of that video. Okay. Darren, I'm doing good. How are you doing on YouTube? Robert Kiyosaki, Self-Employed Business. Yep, that book is great. Yes. Tim, thank you. Is this way legal? Is the way of what? All right, let me scroll up. Are those people dumb? What people? Are unmotivated people crazy? Steph and Prashant, thank you for the super hearts. All right, where are we? I'm from New York. I was from New York, now I'm in Florida. All right, I'm catching up here. Hi, Donna. A book called Mustaine. It's a bio about the singer of one of my favorite bands at the moment. Oh, Dave Mustaine, right? Wait. Do you have anything on? I already answered that. I need a book learning English. I don't really know that because English is my native language. Hi, Lupe. Hiding the chat. I can't. I'm sorry, Katie. I love you. I'm not famous, Looney. Katie needs constant attention. Hi, Katie. Hi, Katie. Hi, Katie. Hello. Robert wrote a lot of books. Yeah, and he has all of his books in the back of both of those books, I believe. But just Google his name and you'll find it. It's in the title. Robert Kiyosaki. If I recall, and the door was locked, and bam, I was like, who locked the door? Weird. Look at Wolf Puppy. Yes, Wolf Puppy! All right, she's coming up. She is our top sponsor right now. You wrote it? No, I didn't write it. My name on YouTube is the same as here on Periscope. It's Fem Yoga. Is Rich Dad, Poor Dad for unmotivated, lazy people? Because that's me. I don't think so, no. Doolittle, thank you for the super waves. Look, we're back in the studio. Well, I mean, we set up a new studio. Ed, hello. You like my job? Thank you, Looney. I do too. I'm 27. Am I an angel? I have angel wings and a halo. Can you send me the link to YouTube? You know where you can find it, right? If you go into my bio. So if you click the 3 dots on Periscope, click Fem Yoga, and then you'll see my link to my website right there. It's clickable since I'm a VIP on Periscope. So you can click femyoga.com, or you can type it in, and you'll see links to my YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, Twitter, Instagram, Goodreads, email, P.O. Box. Thanks for sharing on Twitter stuff. Thank you for the super heart, Shara. Hi. Open. Oh, look at that part. Whew. So fresh. Hi, Edward. Edward, thank you for the super hearts. They're chocolatey and delicious. When are you having your soft reading? Well, I will probably do ASMR in the next couple of days. It just depends on how much time this takes. Acorns? Thank you guys for helping with the moderating. I'm glad I hit the chat. Hi, Trapper. Great new studio. Thank you, Craig. I love it here. Warren Buffett says invest in an S&P index fund. When did he say that? Grant Cardone had $1 million in the bank and looked like a slob on purpose until he had 10 million. Interesting. Is that true? Weird. The less in my account, the more I save myself from buying games. UK, good idea to save. Hey, Atari, why don't you invest in the video game companies that you think have the best future? How's that? Then you can make money, and with your profits, you can buy video games. I remember when silver was $4 an ounce 16 years ago. Damn. They can fire you anytime, though. Is this way legal? I'm reading it. Oh, yeah, Steph is listening to this book right now. I just threw it over there. I don't know why I threw it over there. Where does it belong? Here, maybe? Let's see. Looks good. That might be the last book that fits on this shelf. Ta-da! Fake ending. I know, Kyla. My savings account is in Beanie Babies. Oh, dear. Good evening, Michael B. How are you? Old York, Dave Mustaine. I've heard of him. I don't know who he is, though, for some reason. Just out and about so my husband won't chop me up and feed me to my cat. Oh my God. Say my name again. Katie. Katie. Hi, Katie. Hi. Susie, thank you for the super hearts. I wrote it. Hi, Jason. Loving the new original studio. Thank you, Doolittle. Tickle Panks. I can't hear you in a bar. Oh, okay. Wish Periscope had closed caption. Nice. I like that. Am I going goth on you? No, it's the lighting in here. This is my normal hair color. This is what I normally look like. If I went live from my phone right now, you'd be like, you look normal. It's just because this light is so white, and I don't know. It just makes me look a little bit gothic. Hi, Dan. Thank you, Ed. Good night, Ed. What was your solution about the desk wobble? Just don't touch it. Aw, thank you, Susan. I love you too. I'll talk to you later. Good luck with your husband. What's all this money on the side of the screen? What's the cause? Oh, these are the sponsors of the channel from the last 30 days. I'm trying to get Lauren Nikki live to host you on Twitch if you will be on for a while, okay? Oh, thanks, Tim. Such a great book you're reading. I love that book too. Yay! Listening, not reading, right? Yeah. Flex Bicep. Mustaine used to be in Metallica. He got fired and formed the metal band Megadeth. Yes. Do you know why I know who that is? What book did I just read? This one. They talk about him. That's why I knew that. In this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson, a counterintuitive approach to living a good life. And he talks about how Dave Mustaine was always comparing himself to Metallica, and he never felt like he was successful, even though by most people's standards Megadeth was wildly successful, but they weren't nearly as successful as Metallica. So his standard of what success was different based on his near opportunity to be with Metallica, you know, when they became wildly famous. So that's how I knew that. Interesting. That was a good book, too. Hi, Mark. That's only the last 30 days. You're doing good, girl. Thank you, Dan. We're actually this is like about $4,000, $4,300. So we're about $700 short of our 30-day target, actually. So we're not really doing good, I wouldn't say. We're doing okay. I mean, we're surviving. Naughty Marcus Dread, you're going to do more research? Good. I like that. Me too. I'm a great person. Thank you, Mark. Lars, he was so pissed at Metallica because he was fired. Can I recommend a great book to you? Sure, Mark. Yes, Metallica. I will be going to their concert September 4th. Nice. Where's that, Jeffrey? Dave Man, what's up? All right, I'm almost caught up to the comments. Trapper, thank you for the super hearts. Minneapolis, everyone is invited. I am not going to be able to go. A little too short notice for me. I'm going to be on my way back to New York, I think, that day-ish. Megadeth, way better than Metallica. Post-Black album. Interesting. What book am I reading? Hey, Thief Maker. We just finished this book. Where did I put it? Where is it? What does it look like? This one? Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. I'm going to do a book review after this. Let's see, do we have time? Oh, yeah. We can end this and start another broadcast. And I'm going to do a review on this one. Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain. And the book I'm currently reading is 30 Days to a More Powerful Vocabulary by Funk and Wagnalls. I am so book hungry lately. But we do have to finish our next review before Ruby goes live, because Ruby's coming live with the next episode of the 5 Love Languages at midnight. So she's going to be live in about 1 hour and 23 minutes. That's midnight Eastern time. So it's actually, 12 a.m. technically Thursday, but it feels like Wednesday night. So I'm going to try to get live with this book and get that finished before midnight. So I just have to set up my new titles. So I'll be live in the next 5 to 10 minutes, say, and then we'll do that review, and then we'll all hang out with Ruby at midnight for the love languages. Oh my gosh! Wait, Carlos, are you in here right now? Carlos. You're awesome, Carlos. Carlos just set up monthly sponsorships of the channel, which means he's going to be entered to win $100 on September 17th, 2018. If you guys want to get entered to win the $100 as well, you can sign up for monthly sponsorships of the channel. Keep us going and growing. Or there's one-time sponsorship options, or there's wish list options. So you can check that all out at the website femyoga.com by clicking support. Thank you guys so much for making this show possible. Jeffrey, I very much look forward to seeing your streams of the Metallica concert, and I'm going to be back in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a moment in time with Taylor. Self-growth books mostly. Yeah, Thief Maker. Pretty much follow me. I'll be live again with the next book. I don't love fiction, but I like philosophy, self-development, business books. Those are my main categories. So I'll be back in a little bit. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to click this a little bit earlier. We'll get used to it. We'll get used to the flow. Ruby is from the future. Yeah, she's in Australia, so she might be able to get you the lottery numbers. Carlos, thank you so much for signing up for monthly sponsorships. Hi, Josh. Bye, Josh. I'll see you guys in a few minutes.